Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon. I'm not even sure. Okay, it's 11:58. It's still good morning. Hey, you guys. So I want to get on and make my video today about self-care. I am thinking about putting on a masterclass about this because I believe that people get confused about this. And I was there too. I was confused. But what self-care means to me is not getting their nails done. And we believe that, that is self-care. And it is from an outside aspect of ourself. But that's why I said on the post this morning about getting your nails done. Because everybody believes that's self-care. And that is a part of it. But the inside care is what I'm talking about. Self-care is about boundaries, it's about respect, and it's about knowing what you want. It's about the insides of you. So everybody's like, oh, I'm going to go do self-care and get their nails done, which I do, and get their pedicure and manicure and massage and all that. And that's all wonderful, and I love all that. But just listen to this. If you go do all that and you're feeling so good and you're like, I got my nails done and my toes done and a massage and my hair done and I'm feeling all high vibe, but then you go home and your husband or your boyfriend treats you like shit, then that's not self-care, because you don't have any boundaries up, you don't have respect, you don't let people hurt you emotionally if you have respect for yourself. Now, I was there before, but now I know that that's not what it is about. It's not about getting your hair done. It's not about getting your nails done. That is to making yourself feel good, because everything that we do is about making us feel good. Like when you go get your nails done, how does it make you feel? So you're feeling like high vibe, you're feeling like somebody's doing something for you, you're feeling like a goddess. It's something you do for yourself, right? Exactly. So respecting and loving yourself with boundaries and emotions, keeping your emotions in check. Like, don't let people cross your boundaries. And we do so many times. Say one of our, we're in a relationship and a guy says something to us that's demeaning, and we're like, oh, let's excuse that. Well, let's not. That's not. You can actually tell them, no, I don't want to be talked to like that. I don't want to be disrespected like that. And then if it happens again, then you need to do something about it. And you need to leave, or you need to make sure that he knows that this is not. And if it keeps going on, it's your fault. And I know this sounds harsh, but it is, because you're allowing it. So I have so many notifications. I hope you guys can hear me, but I'm going to do like a little master class about different stories, different aspects of self-care. And it has to do with the inside of you. It doesn't have to do with your hair and your nails and all that, which is all great. And we want to do that because it makes us feel good. Oh, I just dropped that. And we want to do that because it makes us feel good. And we always want to be in our good high vibes. But we also want to hold ourselves with respect. And we don't want people to run over us and think that it's okay. And we are always like, oh, they'll do better next time. And most of them do not. So if you believe that self-care is only about nails and hair and everything else, then you don't know about the inside of it. Self-care and self-love is about caring for yourself. So I know I've had people this morning asked me, well, why is it not your nails? Well, it is your nails, but there's a lot more to self-care than just getting your nails done. There's people I know that don't even get their nails done. They do other things for self-care. But boundaries is self-care. Letting people, walking away from a fight that you don't want to be in, that's self-care. Telling somebody, I've got to go because you're disrespecting me right now, that's self-care. So, and that's inside here. And you feel so much better. You feel, how you feel when you get your nails done and you feel awesome. You feel good about, okay, I'm not going to let them disrespect me like that. And then once they do it, or once you do it, then you'll be able to do it more and more. Now, I know, because I was never taught this. I was taught you can let somebody just run over you all they want. And I don't know why we weren't taught this. We were taught disrespect instead of respect. But the thing is the respect is where it is. You feel so much better. Do you want confidence in your life to do the things that you really want to do? Start respecting yourself. Put up boundaries to whoever's that's treating you badly, and you will go up the roof, because people will be like, oh, she does not put up with that stuff. And that's because you respect yourself. And people might say, well, you're acting like, selfish. You think you're better than me. No, I'm not better than you. I just don't want to fight with you. Why does that make you better? That just means you want peace in your life. There you go. Peace is self-care. Keeping the peace in your own self. Because there is some people that love to argue. Misery loves company, right? So let them keep their own company, or find company that would like to, be involved in that. I don't want to be involved in that. And if you cared and loved about yourself, because that's your emotions. So how you can have a panic attack. That's emotions going, oh my God, you're afraid of something's going on. So when you're in an argument, how you can feel your body and your heartbeat. Well, nobody wants to do that either. So you say, no, if we can't have a decent conversation about this, I've got to go. And you think you can talk about it, then we'll get back together. That is self-care. Self-care is not just getting your nails done. So some people don't understand this, because I've told a couple of my friends a couple of times, that's not self-care, and they don't understand. So what I'm going to do is people love stories. So I'm going to get a couple of stories that I have of my own and put it in a class, and then put it out here on Facebook, and then let people see the scenarios and how, holding back from whatever you might be doing in that situation would be beneficial. Because we think that, oh God, there's a fight and who's going to win it. That's not. The person that's the smartest person walks away from the fight. And I know people think, and we were taught, well, who's going to win this fight? We'll stay here until the end. And, we're not in a fight. Like, we're not going to a match and we're not watching it. That's a fight. This is not, you don't want to do that. You want to say, no, I've got to go. I want to respect myself, and I'm leaving now. So I'm going to do that because, like I said, a couple people that I've talked to still don't get it. They're like, oh, I'm going to do this for myself, which is buy something. And that's fine. And feeling what you're trying to get when you're buying something is the feeling. So when you buy yourself something, you feel so good, right? And then an hour later, some people are like, oh, I shouldn't have bought that. Or, the feeling of the good feeling that you bought it is gone. And now you're ready to buy something else. That's why, all these advertisements about buying all this stuff, and people just keep buying and buying and buying, because they're trying to find a feeling that's inside here. And once you find that feeling inside of you, you don't have to go out and buy all this stuff. You can, but it doesn't have to define the way you feel. That's what I'm trying to say. So, okay, I hope you like this. That's all I'm going to say right now. I'm going to make up a little class with some storylines in it for an examples, to show you what I am talking about. Now, like I said in my post, can you get your nails done? Absolutely. Everybody wants self-care as far as out here, but let's do the self-care in here so we have our boundaries up, so we don't have people disrespecting us, so we don't feel small. Because when somebody, say you got your hair done and you came home and then your boyfriend's in a bad mood and he tells you, oh, your hair looks like shit, then you feel like this, right? But then if you have, your boundaries, that is just his problem, not yours. Because usually when somebody's mad and they're taking it out on you, it's not even about you. Once you know that, you don't have to even let that affect you anymore inside you. But so many people say, oh, well, he did this to me. Well, and after he does it to you so many times, it's not him doing it to you, it's you're letting him. So anyway, it sounds like it's all an inside job. That's what it is. And you have to do the work. So I'm just going to put some work into it in this workshop that I want to build so I can show people about respecting their self, because that's what real self-love, self-care is. It's self-love, right? Self-care is self-love. Self-love for yourself. It doesn't have anything to do with nails. I love to get my nails done, but I don't do it because of self-love. But if I leave an argument or a bad marriage, or I leave something that's making me feel emotionally small or disabled, that's self-love. Even a job. If you don't like the job, then it's making you feel terrible, and then leave. There's other jobs out here. So, and there's still lots of jobs. Even that all this stuff's going on in the world, there's jobs out here, and there's tons of jobs online. So, all right, you guys, that is my spill for today, and I am going to get this little class up, and I'm going to post it on my business page, I believe, and I'll tag everybody who wants to join it. You can if you want, and if you don't, that's fine. But I just want to get to the real self-care, so people will know that it's not buying a new purse and getting your hair done. So I love you all, and I will talk to you tomorrow.